Hello beautiful souls, look at the sky, look at that. Welcome back if you've been before. If you're new, I'm Nam and I'm a nomad, and I'm looking around, I can't help it here, it's just absolutely stunning. But the reason we're here today is we're going to see a Knights Templar temple. So the Knights Templar built it in the 1100s, 1200s, something like that. So we're going to pop along and see that and have a look. Let's go. Well, we're going that way. We're going that way actually, not that way, we're going that way. This way.
Wake up, feel the sunlight on your face. A brand new day, no time to waste.
Well, beautiful souls, here we are. Sun's a bit bright there, isn't it? Shining. Where am I going to get that to? Now I'm in a shadow. Half shadow. Anyway, so here we are. We're at Temple Bruer, this is. And there's a couple of signs here that I want you to see. Oh, this here is the first sign. If you can read that, it says, access to the public is with the permission of the owner by arrangement with Lincolnshire County Council and North Kesteven District Council. There it is, just there. It's just there. Behind the fence here, but there is a big gateway around there, which we will go to in a second. So this is the big sign. I don't know if you can see it all. Look. Knights Templar. Sorry about the wind. The Knights Templar were an order of military monks established in 1118. There is parts that go back to the 1200s, which you can see just there. About 1200. So 1160 it was originally built. 1160 it was originally built, and that's what it all looked like originally. And we're going to see, it's just one of these that's left. One of these, all this is gone, but you'll see where this was on the side. But let's go and see it. There it is. Let's wander around and have a look, shall we? Oh look, there's a gate here as well. We'll go through this way. There it is. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful souls. The sun's shining on it. I'll get it from the other angle in a minute, but look at that thing. Look at that thing. Let's go walk around. That's it, sun's gone. Let's get over here. That's the bottom of it, look. And then we'll go way all the way up there. You can see here, look, these bits here. That's where I was just showing you on the picture, where it used to come out. It used to come out from there. Lovely grounds. This was all part of it as well, but afterwards that came in the it's the priory that went with it, that was built by the monks. Well, they say the monks, it was the Christians who built it after the Knights Templar were all murdered. They took it over, and after the Knights Templar were all murdered, the Knights Templar were all murdered, the monks, the Christians, took it over. That's better with the sun not there. That's the front steps, look, that we're going to go in a minute. We're going to go up. Now I'm hoping that the door's not locked, because it says by appointment only. It says by appointment only, but here it is, look. Here it is. That big old door. So the Christians then took it over. And we'll go up the steps now. So the Christians took it over, and then in the early 1500s, when Henry VI decided that there was going to be no Christian apart from an English religion, and this has been laid empty ever since the 1500s, and nobody's been in it. The rest of it, as you can see, it's all collapsed. This is all that's left. Should we go in? Should we see if the doors are locked? Should we? So the sign, it reads, this is a 13th century tower it's only just the 13th century, it was the end of the 1100s, which formed part of the church of a house of the order of the Knights Templars, and later of the order of the Knights Hospitalities. That's after the Templars were all murdered. After the dissolution of the monasteries in 1541, that's what I was just saying, I just said that, the church gradually became a ruin. Let me see if it's... Oh, it's open. Listen to that noise. Whoa. Look at this. Look at this. Another sun shining through the windows, but you'll have to put up with that. Why do I feel like I need to whisper? Sign there, like the other one, if you want to read it. It's in the light, isn't it? Oh, in the light. I'm going to get it out of the light field. There we go, you'll have to pause it. Or screenshot it. This bit here is saying about all the marks and the graffiti. They call it graffiti. If you can make it out on the walls, look, there is graffiti all over the place. It's 2020, but some of it goes back, that's dated early times. Look, there's some 1958, is that, or 56? 1956 there, 2011. It's become a thing because of the original people. Turn this way out of the way of the sun so you can see this ceiling. Look at that. Wow. Wow. So the graffiti, so there's graffiti everywhere. They call it graffiti, scratches in the stone, and as I just showed you, there's a couple there, but there's some from the 1600s, I think. Let me have a look at this sign. Last time I was here, I found upstairs. Yeah, from the 17th century, from the 1600s, there is graffiti. I won't keep showing you too much of me, but there's the ceiling again. Look at it. Sorry, the sunlight is it's beautiful, but it's not quite in the right place. Look at that ceiling. Oh, look at this here. Look at that doorway. Shall we go? Shall we? It might go a bit dark, but look at them steps. But there is graffiti here. Or is it on the? It might be on the next level. I'm going around light here for you, so you can possibly see it a bit better. Graffiti there. And there's graffiti around here as well. On this part, down here. It's all newer stuff though. A lot of it here in this part. Look. That's an old one. That's an old one. So let's go up these steps and have a look. There, look, you can see. Can't see a date on that one. That one there, look. Can you see that? 1778 or 9? 1779. W.B. Jat. Something like that. 1779. And there's more besides it there. Look, RW. Can't see the date. Let's go up these steps. There's another one, look. See that? There. That's 1800s. I see. So people have Hundreds and hundreds of years people have been coming here whilst it's been empty. Look at that one, look at that. All done in complete, engraved. It's an engraving that's not graffiti, is it? I mean, look at it, it's old English writing that. Even with the dots on the side, old English writing, no date. Oh, there's more of it as we go up here. Let's keep going up. More there. That looks like runes, that. Oh dear, look. Let's keep going up these steps. Let's get up to this second floor. Oh, look at these stairs. How they've worn away. Look at them ones. Look at the wear on them. Can you see it? Look at the wear there. That's phenomenal. It's been blocked off as that, but we're going to go up in a minute. Look at the wear. Can you see it? Look at that one. That's the step. That's the top of the step there. Look how much has worn away there. 1970. 1970 there. 91. 42. 1942. 1832. Anyway, this is the next floor. This thing's been taken down from there, look. You can see there used to be something there and up there. None of that had just been bricks, but there. So it's been taken down. Look at them windows as well. $1160 to $1190. That's years. 11,060. Not how many years it took to be built. That's the year, like 2025. See this edge bit here going up here and going up there. That's the same as downstairs where the other floor used to go across there. It used to go straight across there, but it's not there now. But look at that ceiling. That roof. Look at that. Wow. I'll take a couple of photos of that so you can see it a bit better. That's the top of the stairs there, where it used to go out onto another floor here. And that other floor's not there. You've put a bar there to stop people going up. Isn't this place incredible? Oh, wow. There's smaller windows at the top there. You might be able to see them in a minute when we will go up the stairs. Originally 1200s. Look at this, we've got dates here. We've got RC 1800s, 1700s, 1967. So can you make it out in the dark there? Look, see this little bar, that's where I just came up. That's where I just came up from. And the stairs that carry on around there, and that's where all them worn stairs are. And now there's a bar there. It's just a bit of copper pipe, it looks like, that someone stuck in. That's not official, is it? That's not real, is it? It's not official. Do you reckon we could get under it? A bit. We're under it. Shh, don't tell anyone. Nice bright lights there. So what have we got here? We got 1837 maybe. RB 1800. 1749. 1685. SHGSCS. There's loads of them everywhere. Look at these steps. Look how worn they are. Can you see them? I don't know if you can make it out on the camera. Yeah, you can. With them ones up there, look how worn they are. 1,000 years worth of use there. 1,000 years worth of use. The steps are a bit precarious. That's maybe why you're not allowed up. Look at this. Look at this one. Can you see that? Look at that. That's got to be one of the stonemasons. Got to be, look. What date's that? Maybe 19, maybe 17. There's a faint one there for 1791. Right, let's go up this top. These steps are a bit precarious. We keep going up with them steps. So the other floor was about here. It must have been about here, because these steps come up to here, look. They keep coming round there, they go around there, and then they come up there, and then they just suddenly stop. That's the last step. Oh, twist you around. I sat down on a step now. And this is where all the walls come apart. It's come off, but look. Slight windows up there, and that's where we just were a moment ago. Just down there. Late 1100s, beautiful souls. Late 1100s, 1837. I've just seen another one with HQ on it as well. Late 1100s. Wow. Let me sit on this step properly, and I'll show you the ceiling a bit closer. The ceiling, the roof. That's the actual roof. Look at that woodwork. For years and years. Must have been a lookout one on the top, I reckon. The top floor. So how awesome is that, eh? We're right at the top, or as high as we can go. The top is the actual highest spot. There's no floor for it now, it's just up there. But wow. Wow. Just wow. I'm going to make my way back down now. Right back down to the bottom, and I'll catch you down there. So there we have it, beautiful souls. A temple built by the Knights Templar. All the engraving and all the carving that's about. Now there's one bit that I never showed you when we were down here, which I'm going to show you now. I'll explain, I'll turn you around and show you, and I'll explain my theory. And it is a theory. It's a theory built on much evidence, but I'll show you something by the one and only Knights Templars. It's a little pew, well, an offering set in here maybe. They may have had offerings there or something. Oh, this hand-carved stone. Over 1,000 years old. Look at that. Look at the detail there on those spots. Over 1,000 years ago. Look at that there. Hey, hello. Hello, matey. You've got horns, you have. Can you see that? He's got horns, he has. Now, the bit that I never showed you, that I want to show you in here, is this. Can you see that? Now can you see that? Like someone's left a rose here. Now, my theory, this is the top of a sarcophagus. A sarcophagus. It's the top of a tomb. Is this? But I don't think it's an actual tombstone itself. I think it's something that used to be down in the basement under here before it was concreted and blocked off. It used to be, I think, where they used to pray. They used to do their praying. And I believe that this, controversially, here, is a depiction of Mary Magdalene. Now, anybody who knows about the Knights Templar, so anyway, back to Mary Magdalene. Anybody that knows anything about the Knights Templar, someone's left a rose there, look how beautiful. will know why I say that I feel that that is a depiction of Mary Magdalene that they used to pray to. No, not Jesus, not Mother Mary or anything like that in religion, but Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. I may tell you a story about Mary Magdalene in the future, but not right now. You'll connect the dots if I tell you. But yes, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Should we do one of them? What do they call it? Is that going to be a thumbnail? Can that be a thumbnail? Do you reckon that could be a thumbnail? If I smile, it might be. Anyway, let's go. Let's get out of here. Fantastic. Fantastic. Bright lights, bright lights. Well, that's it for this trip on this part. Thank you very much for coming along with me and being a part of it. When my face is not so dark and go like that. Is that better? Wally, as ever, be kind to yourself, beautiful souls. Be very kind to yourself. Be kind to everybody else. Be happy, have fun, enjoy your life. How's that? How's that? How's that? Oh. Much love and many blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Some say I lost the plot that day, but I reckon really I found my way. Traded the cage for a life untamed.